So now that we got all of our turtles on the line, we got them counting down from 3, 2, 1 and saying go. Now we want to move the turtles forward. Right? So we can come here into our code. This is where we count down, 3, 2, 1, go. And after that is where we want to race our turtles. So one challenge exercise would be to do all of this counting down using a function. Right? That would make things a lot prettier. Right? So that might be something you can work on your own. And so here, how do we do this? Well, we're going to use a for loop to scroll through all of our turtles, and we'll say for I in range 8, because there's 8 turtles. I'm going to say t sub I dot fd, which is going to move them forward 20 spaces, or 20 pixels. Right? So let me go ahead and run that. You can see how that looks. And so that scrolls through all of our turtles and increments their x position by 20. Right? But we want to do that over and over and over again until they get to the finish line. So how can we do that? Well, it's really simple. All you need to do is take this code that moves them all forward and put a for loop around it. Okay, so I'm going to say for j in range, let's do 20 times. And then you need to make sure you indent all of this for loop. So the way you do that is you highlight them and you press tab. Okay, so now we're ready to go. The way that this is going to work is when we enter the for loop, this is going to run 20 times. And every time it runs, it's going to go through every turtle and push them forward by 20 spaces. Okay, so this is what we call nested for loops. So let me go ahead and put that here, nested for loops. And so let me run that. And you can see, let's see if any of them get to the finish line. Are they going to make it? I'm not sure if 20 iterations of the for loop is enough. It's not. Oh, okay. So maybe if I change this to 26, that might be better and get us to the finish line. But there's another thing that we should notice here, that nobody's going to win because they're all moving forward the same amount, right? And so in order to make this interesting, we need each of the turtles to move forward a random amount. So we don't want to move forward 20 spaces, right? We want to move forward a random amount, and the way we do that is we do random.randRange, right? And here we're going to put in a low number and a high number. Let's use 20 as our low number. Let's use 100 as our high number. And let's lower this because I think we don't need as many iterations. Let's change it back down to 15. And do we have random? Yes, we do have random imported. So we're ready to go. Let me go ahead and show you how this is going to work. So we got all of our turtles on the line. We're going to go ahead and count down. And we got a race on our hands. Oh no, who's going to win? Maybe the black turtle. Oh, the black turtle won, right? And so maybe there's a couple too many iterations for the turtles. I think 10 would have been fine. So let's leave it at 10. And that is the racing turtles.